405 all the way up into the Huntington Beach area. He exited the 405 freeway there, went back south down towards Costa Mesa, the South Coast Plaza, got back on the 405 freeway north. That's where we intercepted this pursuit through the Westminster area. He then he made the transition to the northbound 605, still on that 605, having passed the 91 freeway through Cerritos. Now he's coming up on the 105 freeway, but he is staying off to the left for the most part right now. So unless he starts to veer over to the right, nope, he's not going to be able to make that transition either. So he's going to stay northbound on the 605, and just past the 105, you're going to see it right here at this point, this interchange. Traffic slows considerably. I'm starting to see a bit of a bottleneck up here. I don't know if that's just because of heavy volume or there may be an incident in lanes and some light rain as well. The exception being the carpool lane. The carpool lane still looks relatively light, so we'll see if he stays in that carpool lane. Veering off to the right now, so let's see if he's trying to make an exit here on the 605 freeway. The 105 is gone, so he doesn't have that option anymore, but now he's more on the right side of the freeway, the right two lanes, and you're going to start to see traffic slow here, as it always does as you make that merge with the 105 freeway. All that traffic from the eastbound side of the 105 transitioning to the north 605 dumps off on this freeway, and that's why you get the slowing. And there you go. Speeds down, except in that carpool lane. It is definitely lighter volume, which those carpool lanes typically are. Always heavy. All right, now he's getting in. Now he's getting a little antsy because he's got that congestion off to the right shoulder area into the gore point. High rate of speeds, and look at the roadway. As I said, yes, he is encountering the showers there, and it is wet down below. This is really dangerous because a lot of these people in the traffic just are unclear that, or they just don't know that this is coming up from behind them. And again, if you do see something like this, reminding you all again, please just slow down, pull off to the right or left slowly, safely, and give officers plenty of space, and the suspect as well, who could be armed and dangerous. All right, looks like he's going to make a transition now. He's making a transition now, Marla Bob, on the northbound, looks like to the northbound side of the 5 freeway. No, he's going to take an off-ramp here. He's taking an off-ramp, and this is backed up. He's going to be jammed in traffic right here. He's going to be stopped, and he's going to be forced to either try to edge his way on the side, and that's what he's trying to do, right up against the guardrail. Hops over the island. Let's see what he does here. That's the on-ramp to the northbound side of the 5. Again, exiting the 605 through Downey and Santa Fe Springs right at the interchange with the 5. And we'll try to get a street here for you, but we are now on surface streets, and let's see what he does. This is just off the 605 freeway, near the 5, the very busy interchange, and he's going to elect to stay on surface streets right now. CHP helicopter circling overhead, units trailing behind, still very closely. Now, this is a situation, if this is on a surface street and there is a wide open roadway ahead of him, the CHP may try to perform that pit maneuver, that pursuit intervention technique, hitting the back end of that car, spinning it out, disabling that vehicle, and hopefully bringing this to a safe end. From our vantage point, we have not... Go ahead. It's on Florence. It's on Florence eastbound from Studebaker right now. That's what we're hearing. Studebaker just coming off the intersection with Florence, and we'll see what the next intersection is up ahead. It will be controlled, as all these are, by street lights, so it's going to get very dangerous, and he is going at an excessive rate of speed now for these surface streets. Typically, the speed limit down below 35, 45 miles an hour, and unclear if he knows this area or not. I think he was panicking. I think he saw that congestion, that bottleneck. He was veering off to the right and saw that he was going to be stuck in traffic, so he elected to exit that very busy northbound 605. At times, we do see suspects exit and stay in areas that they're very familiar with. They know the neighborhood, they know the streets, perhaps they know somewhere that they can ditch and evade police. Not sure if that's the case here. I really think that this driver and the passenger and passengers, again, there could be multiple individuals in this car. That's what we're hearing. They just got off the freeway because of all of that traffic. Heading eastbound now through Santa Fe Springs at a good rate of speed still. He hasn't encountered much traffic at any of the street lights. And again, we'll try to get a good location for you here coming up in just a moment. No question. Once they enter a different jurisdiction, they will be in touch. This is a mutual aid situation, these pursuits. He did have a green light there, thankfully, so opposing traffic stopped there as we continue to track him eastbound. So all local police departments within the jurisdiction are definitely notified when this occurs. CHP will be in touch with them, and they will essentially help out in any way possible, even with traffic control. If he stays the course on one main highway like he is now, then that would be the case where officers would elect to hold traffic at intersections to prevent any of those horrific accidents that we have seen from up here in Skyfox. Heading eastbound on Florence, we're in Santa Fe Springs. He came off the 605 freeway near Studebaker there and made his way past Norwalk Boulevard, now making his way over towards Carmenita Road, which would take him up towards South Whittier. Again, this silver-colored Audi four-door sedan, possibly stolen, paper plates on it, being pursued by the CHP. This pursuit started in the community of Santa Ana, in the city of Santa Ana. Santa Ana Police Department tried to pull the suspects over. They didn't yield. The pursuit was on. And again, we did hear that there was a possibility that at least one of the individuals inside this vehicle, and there still could be up to three, at least two, did throw something out the window on the 405, slowly making his way through the intersection. We'll get that street for you in a moment, making a left or northbound turn from Florence Avenue, and this will take him right up into the community of Whittier. It could be Carmenita at this time. I'm trying to follow this on my GPS as well as tracking. Okay, Shoemaker. Yep, one to the west of Carmenita. To Santa Fe Springs. That's exactly right. No, it's a mixed industrial residential area. Okay, now he's